Hiya, I'm Luna, and welcome to the Lunar Rain channel. Now this video is more of a rant than anything else. You see, I used to be a pharmacy tech until I couldn't anymore physically. I am also very interested in data and how it's handled, just as a master's in CS sort of deal. And recently I saw a comment on my current pharmacy, essentially criticizing it for the transfer process. So, I just want to explain how the transfer process is done, why it's done that way, and essentially describe it in a way that I don't think even a lot of other pharmacy techs know. So if you want more of this, I know it's outside the realm of my normal content being more media, comment, let me know, and subscribe. Now, as has already been shown on the screen, I'm going to present two scenarios. The first is those cases where, say, the destination pharmacy tells you to have the pharmacy with the prescription send it to them, and say they do. Now, let's say, just for example purposes, this destination pharmacy is on Arapahoe in Denver. So you're like, yeah, I want the prescription to go to the one on Arapahoe. But say the sending pharmacy misconstrues this and sends this to the pharmacy in Boulder. The Arapahoe pharmacy in Boulder. Now, both of these are Arapahoe, just different streets in different cities, despite the same name. An honest mistake. However, the pharmacy just committed a grave sin by sending your information and your prescription to a pharmacy that has not been involved with your care. That is a huge HIPAA violation, and is risking your personal information by trying to send it to the right place and having an error like this. And that's why that's typically not done. Instead, the common scenario, how it's typically done, is you ask the destination pharmacy, you send a request to the pharmacy with the prescription, and the pharmacy with the prescription sends it back to them. You see, the reason it's done like this is to prevent that risk I just explained. By the destination sending the request, the pharmacy with the prescription can reasonably say you or someone working on behalf of you is trying to get this prescription moved in a way that's honestly safer for your information. In fact, if the destination were to send it to the incorrect pharmacy, the one that doesn't have the prescription, it might be more of a HIPAA risk for the same reason I explained before. But in this case, it wouldn't be too much of an error because that pharmacy doesn't have the prescription. They can't send it back. So necessarily, the destination knows they got the right place and that other pharmacy is working on your behalf in terms of HIPAA because they have the prescription in the first place. And the pharmacy with the prescription knows that the destination is working on your behalf because they had to send your information in order to get the script. I know that some pharmacies have a policy where they try and have the place with the script send it instead of them sending the request first. I have to say that has caused huge confusion and them trying to do that and have you strong arm them in the sending pharmacy with the prescription itself into sending it like that is putting them at a huge risk. So next time you go to the pharmacy and this pharmacy says, no, you have to have the destination send it, they are doing a good thing. They are protecting your data, your information, per HIPAA law. The destination, if they tell you that the place with the script has to send it without them sending a request, they're the one necessarily in the wrong. I wouldn't say you should get mad at either pharmacy because, like I said, sometimes they have that weird stipulation with the destination. But, that being said, they're the ones that are not working in your best interests and are risking your data going out. Now, I know no one has told you this, and after I thought about it thoroughly in a data science sort of matter, that is when I started being more understanding of people that were like, hey, they told me to just have you guys send it. They don't need to send a request. But really, when you consider the factors at hand and this huge risk right here, oh, that was meant to be an underline. Let me try that again. This huge risk right here know that it's not this second pharmacy that's doing the bad stuff. It's this first one that's trying to get them to increase their risk. Now, I hope that's a good way to understand it. And honestly, you shouldn't get mad at either pharmacy, but the one to get mad at if you end up getting frustrated is this one. And I thank you for watching. Once again, subscribe if you want more, and I hope you have a good day.